With a bold approach, Jiang employs the Nanzondian defense normal variation Rogojin variation against Raja Rithvik R in this Asian Individual Chess Championships 2025 Open Round 4 match. On d4. Knight f6. On c4. On e6. Knight f3. On d5. Knight c3 leads us into Queen's Gambit declined Rogojin defense. Bishop b4. On e3. King castled kingside. Bishop d2. On b6. On takes d5. On takes d5. Rook c1. Bishop b7. Bishop d3. Bishop e7. King castled kingside. On c5. Knight e5. Knight c6. Queen f3. Knight takes e5. On takes e5. Knight e4. Threatening knight takes d2. Bishop e1 played by Jiang. Jiang wants to play. Knight takes e4. On takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Queen takes e4 and gain a significant edge. On f5 played by Raja Rithvik R. Queen e2. On a6 it is novelty move. On f3. Threatening pawn takes e4. Knight takes c3 played by Raja Rithvik R. Bishop takes c3. On b5. Queen c2. Threatening bishop takes f5. Queen d7 played by Raja Rithvik R. On g4. Jiang's idea is to play. Bishop takes f5. Queen e8. Bishop takes h7 check, and secure a stronghold in the game. On b4 played by Raja Rithvik R. Threatening pawn takes c3. Bishop takes b4 played by Jiang. On takes b4. Bishop takes f5. Rook takes f5. Queen takes f5. Queen takes f5. On takes f5. Bishop d8. King f2. Bishop b6. Raja Rithvik R intends to play. Rook f8. On f4. Rook takes f5 and seizes the initiative. Rook g1 played by Jiang. On d4. Threatening pawn takes e3 check. On f6 played by Jiang. Threatening rook takes g7 check. On g6 played by Raja Rithvik R. Threatening pawn takes e3 check. Rook gd1 played by Jiang. Threatening pawn takes d4. Rook e8 played by Raja Rithvik R. On f4 pause the video and find the best move for Raja Rithvik R. On b3 is the right idea because on takes b3. On takes e3 check. King f1. Bishop c8. Rook d6. Bishop h3 check position is equal. Let's proceed to the main variation. Raja Rithvik R might go for Rook takes e5. On takes d4. Rook f5. Rook d3. Rook takes f6 and establish a winning position. On f4 played by Jiang. Threatening pawn takes d4. On g5 slightly worse move played by Raja Rithvik are Rook g1. On takes e3 check. King e2. King f8. Rook takes g5 stop here and find the strongest move for Raja Rithvik are on a5 is the correct move because Rook g7. Bishop a6 check. King f3. On e2. Rook takes h7. Rook e6 still Raja Rithvik R is losing. Let's go to the main line. Threatening pawn takes f4. Rook takes g5 played by Jiang. Rook c8 slightly worse move played by Raja Rithvik R. On e6. Jiang is looking to play. Rook takes c8 check. Bishop takes c8. On e7 check. King f7. Rook g7 check. King takes f6. On promotes to queen at e8 and dominate the board. Rook takes c1 played by Raja Rithvik R. On e7 check. King f7. Rook g7 check. King takes f6. On promotes to queen at e8. Rook c2 check. King d1. Rook d2 check. King e1. Threatening queen e5 mate. King takes g7 played by Raja Rithvik R. Queen e7 check. King g8. Queen e6 check. King f8. Queen f6 check. King e8. Queen takes b6. Rook d7. Queen e6 check. King d8. King e2. Jiang intends to play. On f5. On a5. Queen b6 check. King e8. King takes e3 and dominate the board. Rook e7 played by Raja Rithvik R. Queen d6 check. King e8. On f5. Bishop c8 stop here and find the strongest move for Jiang. Queen b8 is a strong choice, since King d7. On f6. Rook f7. Queen e5. Bishop b7. King takes e3. Jiang have small advantage. Let's explore the main variation. Bishop c8. Queen c6 check is not the best move played by Jiang. Bishop d7. Threatening bishop takes c6. Queen takes a6 played by Jiang. Bishop takes f5. Queen b5 check. Bishop d7. Threatening bishop takes b5 check. Queen takes b4 played by Jiang. On h5. On h3. Jiang is preparing to play. Queen c5. On h4. Queen h5 check. Rook f7. On a4 and secure a stronghold in the game. King f7 played by Raja Rithvik R. Queen h4. Threatening queen takes h5 check. Rook e5 played by Raja Rithvik R. On a4. King e6. Queen d4. Bishop e8. Queen b6 check. King e7. Queen a7 check. King e6. On b4. Jiang is preparing to play. Queen b6 check. King f5. On b5. On h4. Queen h6. Rook e6. Queen f8 check, and establish a winning position. On h4 played by Raja Rithvik R. Queen a6 check. King e7. Queen b7 check. King e6. Queen c8 check. King e7. Queen c7 check. King e6. Queen c4 check. King d6. On b5. Bishop h5 check. King e1 stop here and find the strongest move for Raja Rithvik R. Bishop f3 is logical continuation as Queen f4. Bishop h1. Queen f6 check. Rook e6. Queen d8 check. King c5 still Raja Rithvik R is losing. Let's analyze the main variation. King e1. Jiang wants to play. Queen c6 check. King e7. On b6. Rook g5. Queen e4 check. King f6. Queen d4 check. King f5. Queen takes e3, and take decisive advantage. On e2 is not the best move played by Raja Rithvik R. On b6. Jiang is planning to play. On b7. Rook e8. On promotes to queen at b8 check, and seize the initiative. Bishop f3 played by Raja Rithvik R. Queen d3 check. Raja Rithvik R fought hard but ultimately had to concede defeat.